Shanzhai, meaning mountain fastness, encompasses the practice of imitating or replicating another product or brand, typically with reduced costs and compromised quality. While this phenomenon is observed globally, it has gained particular prominence in China. The phenomenon of Shanzhai in Chinese enterprises is rooted in multiple factors. Market competition is fierce, prompting companies to imitate successful products or brands for quick market share and profits. Weak intellectual property rights protection provides opportunities for copycat behavior. Shanzhai in China thrives due to intense market competition and a lack of robust IP enforcement. Companies imitate successful products to swiftly gain market share and launch similar ones. Weak IP protection contributes to the prevalence of copycat behavior in the country. Among Chinese car companies, Zotye has earned the title of King of Copycats in the automotive industry due to its reputation for producing low-priced vehicles that closely resemble models from other manufacturers. In 2016, the Zotye SR9 was unveiled, marking a significant milestone in the Chinese automotive industry. This car gained attention for its striking resemblance to the Porsche Macan, earning it the reputation of a thorough knockoff. With only the car logo as a distinguishing feature, it could easily pass as a 1:1 replica. It becomes challenging to differentiate between Zotye and Porsche. One might assume that few people would dare to drive such a vehicle, fearing embarrassment when recognized by car enthusiasts. However, surprisingly, many people purchased the SR9. Within 2 days of its launch, over 20,000 units were ordered, and the price surged from $20,000 to $27,000. There were even reports of fierce battles among customers in 4S stores to secure orders. Zotye dares to replicate designs because it understands consumers' tendency to make comparisons. Buyers are aware that while there may be minor differences, onlookers can only make a quick judgment. The effectiveness of the bluff is the same. During the Spring Festival, I noticed the villagers becoming wealthier. This counterfeit car strategy is particularly effective on unsuspecting individuals, and news of scams continues to surface. Zotye officials openly display the SR9 at auto shows, disregarding public opinions. The Porsche CEO himself was astonished and contemplated legal action against Zotye. Some 4S stores even went to the extreme of offering Porsche car logos as gifts with SR9 purchases. This audacity is unmatched. Zotye, known by the nickname Tape Department in Great Wall Recitation, achieved remarkable sales growth. In 2016, they sold 30,000 vehicles, accounting for 33.3% of the market. While in 2017, the sales reached an impressive 317,000 vehicles. This could be considered their swan song. Zotye experienced a rapid decline in sales shortly after, and rumors of bankruptcy began to circulate within a year. The primary reason for this downfall was the unresolved major quality issues and numerous minor problems. It became a popular saying that Zotye's car was heard everywhere except for the sound of its horn. Online discussions about Zotye were overwhelmingly negative, making it difficult for car owners to sell their vehicles. The SR9, which originally sold for 150,000 yuan, could only be sold at a 50% discount in the first half of the year. As a result, nobody wants to be associated with such a significant loss anymore. In 2019, SR9 experienced 6 consecutive months of zero sales, leading Zotye into a deep crisis. The company accumulated an annual debt of 11.2 billion yuan, putting it at risk of delisting. In June 2020, while other car companies were preparing to resume operations after the pandemic, Zotye issued a notice declaring a 1-year vacation for all employees. The message warned that regular salary payments should not be assumed, and employees would have to find new jobs after the designated period. failure to comply would result in being marked as absent from work, and automatic resignation would follow. Employees who voluntarily resigned were promised a subsidy based on their base salary. Those earning above 3,000 yuan would receive compensation of 3,000 yuan multiplied by their length of service, while those earning below 3,000 yuan would receive compensation equivalent to their base salary multiplied by their length of service. However, it remained uncertain when and how this money would be dispersed. Subsequently, news of Zotye employees, distributors, and suppliers struggling to collect debts surfaced, with some resorting to tragic measures such as jumping off buildings to seek justice. Meanwhile, the company's founder absconded with a staggering sum of 75 billion yuan, leaving behind a cloud of uncertainty. But is the story over? Not quite. In October, Zotye made a sudden comeback with the launch of the all-new T300, starting at a price of 59,800 yuan. However, the brand's reputation had diminished significantly, especially in the era of new energy vehicles dominated by brands like BYD and Geely. Despite creating knockoff versions of popular models like the Primera and 911, the specter of bankruptcy still loomed over Zotye. It had been resurrected, but not entirely. Zotye's missteps served as a reminder to other brands that borrowed success is never truly their own, and wearing someone else's mask for too long leads to forgetting one's original identity. I am Mokrik. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumb, subscribe, and share it. Looking forward to uncovering more fascinating machine stories with you.